Okay, I'm going to now talk a little brief talk about the roll cast. It's a cast that's basically used if you have brush behind you, a mountain, say you're in a canyon wall, you have no way to back cast. You've got to get some line out a little ways, and as a matter of fact, if you get quite proficient at it, you can throw quite a bit of line. What it's going to do is instead of picking this up and going back and forth, I've got line out here. What I do is I'll strip some line in front of my finger, shake some out, get the line going out, and as I get enough line out that I'm going to throw, I'm going to raise the rod slowly, bring the line to me, and what I'm going to do is bring the rod tip behind my head, let it hang, and then sharp snap forward. What I'm going to do is basically like the same cast, I'm going forward and snap at the very end, and what's going to do, the restriction of the line on the water is going to hold it back, allow your fly rod to bend, and as you come forward from the 1 o'clock position this way, you stop your rod tip high. It'll take the line out of the water, make like a loop, and it comes out and shoots your line out. And there's upstream roll cast and downstream roll cast that depends on which shoulder you're going to roll cast off of. If I'm going to come off my left shoulder and the line is down to the right side, if I start rolling from there, it's going to overlap, either hit the rod or it's going to hit the line as it's coming through. So if I'm here, I'm going to come and shoot it to the right side of the fly as it's going down. But if I've got it here and I want to come off my right shoulder and it's to the right side, if I roll, it's going to roll the fly line either over the line or it's going to go over the rod. So you got to learn to go either shoulder, over your right shoulder or your left shoulder, depending on where you're at. And from here, if I want to throw upstream from there, again, get the line out, get it tight, get it moving to me, and then a sharp snap forward, and that'll roll it out as far as most people will ever fish, because that's basically where I'm throwing now, is really a little farther than what the average person would do. We're out there about 30 feet, and it's, that's not a problem for around here for somebody, and I'm not saying that I'm that good, but anybody can get proficient at it if they'll practice. And there is a way of doing this at home off the water. What you can do is either get a rock or a brick or something like this, something to tie the leader to so it'll hold it there in one place. Get you enough line to where you're standing far enough away from it, and practice going off one shoulder from the right shoulder to the left side of you, and off the left shoulder to the right side of you. And you can practice this without being in the water. And if you have a partner, you can have that partner stand on the leader and roll cast over put his right arm out, and you go from your right side to his right side, and vice versa to the left. And you can practice this a lot before you ever get on the water, and it will help. But again, the key to it, you've got to have the fly moving to you on the surface. You want to have enough line out behind you where it's laying behind your body. And when you make your forward cast, all you want to do is just like a regular cast, but with just a little more firmness. Throw that thing out and stop high. That's what's going to allow it to roll out.